This video will contain spoilers for Avengers Endgame, so if you care, just go see the movie already. The MCU has so many characters, and we just keep getting introduced to more. In just about every movie, we are introduced to at least one new major character, and I don't think that is going to stop anytime soon. Even though they have 22 movies under their belts and have so many different heroes and villains alike, they have barely scratched the surface of all the characters in the comics. So today, I thought I would make a list of the top 10 heroes I want to see introduced into the movies. On Friday, I will be making a list of the top 10 villains I want to see, and once that's out, you'll be able to click the iCard to go watch that one. But anyways, let's get on with the list. First off, I want to say, this list will not contain any members of the X-Men or Fantastic Four. I want to see these guys in the MCU, but I just want to talk about other heroes. Also, this list is kind of arranged from ones I want to see the least to ones I want to see the most, but not really. But anywho, let's start off the list with Iron Lad. I've already talked about why I want to see Iron Lad in the movies, link in the iCard. But if you haven't seen that video, in the comics, Iron Lad is a 16-year-old kid from the year 3016 who finds out that his future self is the supervillain Kang the Conqueror. So he travels back in time to seek help from the Avengers, and he becomes Iron Lad. I think the movies should do it slightly differently though. I think instead of making him from the future, they should make him Harley, the kid from Iron Man 3, and also the random teen at Tony's funeral in Endgame. They should still make him become Kang though. I think that would be a very interesting and compelling story. Also in the comics, Iron Lad and Cassie Lang, or Stature, have a romantic relationship. And now that Cassie is older, these two are the same age. 9. Alpha Flight. The whole team. Alpha Flight is Canada's answer to the increasing number of superheroes around the world. James MacDonald Hudson and his wife Heather convinced the Canadian government to form Department H, which found the superheroes of that country and formed the superhero team Alpha Flight. The team consists of James as Guardian, his wife Heather as Vindicator, Shaman, Sasquatch, Puck, and Snowbird. Guardian and Vindicator both have battlesuits which grant them their powers. Guardian is able to fly and shoot electromagnetic bolts, while Vindicator is also able to fly, but she can also cause the earth to erupt volcanically, and she can shoot lava. Shaman has a magical pouch which he can draw items that he needs out of. Sasquatch is, well, Sasquatch. Puck is a skilled fighter and acrobat, and Snowbird can transform into selective Canadian animals. I think it would be fun to see another superhero team in another part of the world, and an Alpha Flight movie would just be really cool to watch. 8. Hercules. Hercules is the son of Zeus, the king of Olympus. He is like Thor, but not. He is an excellent fighter, super strong, skilled with a bow, and virtually immortal. He also has a golden mace. Like the Asgardians, they could just make the gods of Olympus another alien race, and I think seeing Hercules and Thor interact on the big screen would be great. 7. Silver Surfer. Norrin Radd was born on Zenlaw, and was somewhat of an outcast. When Galactus came to devour the planet, Norrin offered to become Galactus' herald and scour the universe for planets for Galactus to munch on. And so, Galactus transformed into the Silver Surfer. As the Silver Surfer, he is able to travel across the universe at beyond the speed of light on a nearly indestructible board. He is also able to harness cosmic energy to augment his strength, heal others, and restructure matter. He has a very interesting story that could make for an excellent movie. Also, he could be a great way to introduce Galactus as an actual big purple man, not as an evil space cloud. 6. Black Knight. In the 6th century, Sir Percy of Scandia became one of the bravest knights at the court of King Arthur Pendragon, and he became the Black Knight, armed with the Ebony Blade, a sword forged by the wizard Merlin. In modern times, the spirit of Sir Percy met his descendant Ebony Garrett and offered him the chance to become the Black Knight. Nathan, however, was unable to pull out the ebony blade, proving him unworthy. Nathan was determined to become the Black Knight by other means, and so he created a lance that could shoot energy blasts and took on the name. He became a villain and fought against the Avengers, but died from injuries inflicted by Iron Man. Before passing away, he confessed his sins to his nephew Dane Whitman and begged him to restore his honor. Dane was able to drop the ebony blade and became a member of the Avengers as the hero Black Knight. I love this story and would love to see a Black Knight movie. 5. To go right along with Black Knight, we have Moon Knight. Mark Spector was a mercenary who was left for dead in the Egyptian desert, but he was found by followers of the Egyptian god Khonshu, who saved him and gave him superhuman abilities. His strength is directly correlated to the moon, waning and waxing as it does. He has scarab throwing darts, an ankh that glows when danger is near, and an ivory boomerang given to him by the god Khonshu. His story can be quite a bit convoluted, so it may need to be changed for a movie, but Endgame writer Christopher Marcus wants to do Moon Knight, so I say make it happen. 4. Wonder Man. Simon Williams underwent ionic treatment because of a grudge against Tony Stark, and he fought against the Avengers, but was unable to follow through on the plan and was killed after aiding the team. He was later revived by his brother, the Grim Reaper, and he joined the Avengers. His body is made of ionic energy, granting him enhanced strength and stamina, flight, virtual invulnerability, and freedom from the need to eat or breathe. There was nearly a Wonder Man cameo in Guardians 2, but it was cut. I hope we see him in the future. 3. Beta Ray Bill. Beta Ray Bill is an alien who is worthy of Thor's hammer, and eventually he gets his own hammer by the name of Stormbreaker, but that name's kind of already taken. It is rumored that he will be in Guardians 3, so I really hope that's true. I don't know what else to say about him. 2. Nova. Richard Rider gets all the powers of the Nova Corps when Raman Day, the last living member of the Nova Corps, is killed. The movies have set this up so perfectly. In Infinity War, we learned that Thanos decimated Xandar, so if Raman Day, who we were introduced to in Guardians, got away, then he would be able to transfer the power to Richard Rider, and boom, we have Nova. Make it happen, Marvel. 1. Quasar. Wendell Vaughn graduated from the S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy, and during his graduation, S.H.I.E.L.D. was attacked by AIM. So in desperation, Wendell donned quantum band bracelets and became Quasar. The quantum bands allow him to fly, teleport, and create quantum constructs, including weapons and armor. I don't know why, but I love Quasar, and I really want to see him in a movie. So, what do you think of my list? Is there anybody else you think should be introduced into the movies? You can let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me, especially Friday's video about the top 10 villains I want to see in the MCU. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed it. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Woo! For